Well, hello and welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. I am Mitchell, and this is your intuitive message and development for today, Friday, July 11, 2014. And thank you as always for watching, retweeting, posting, subscribing, and learning and developing with me today. So I got to tell you something. I literally was almost completely, I was at 10, 11 minutes into a video, did it all, and it went bleep. And I was like, okay, it's saved it somewhere, but no, it completely lost it. So I just asked Spirit, what do I do? They said it was not supposed to go out. I don't know what it was, but I reshuffled all my cards. I'm sitting here in front of you, which will be weird because I'm such an improvise in the moment type person. So I'm trying not to go back to the same things I said and keep it fresh. So today is number 11. 11 is our justice card. Justice is all about bringing things back into balance. There could be legal matters that come into your life at this moment. Also, 11 boils down to number 2, which is our high priestess. And our high priestess is going to be that kind of very wise, intuitive, knowing energy. It's usually feminine. The 1 moved into the 2, and the 2 will move into the 3. Today also is 16 energy, if you add all the numbers up today. And that is about, wiping the slate clean, destruction, losing the job, quitting the job, ending high school, relationship over, loss of someone, the death of someone, losing your house, destruction of the house. It's basically in the best positive thought I can have about it. Spirit gave it to me a while back. It's like tilling the garden up. The fruits, the vegetables have come, you've harvested it, and then you need to clear the garden out, because if you plant again or let those same plants go, they may not work. So you have to, just till up the garden, wipe the slate clean, start over. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. And then also that is number 7, which is 16 boils down to 7, which is chariot energy. This is 7th month, it's 7th year, and then we're getting to number 7 days. So this echoes back to Monday, which was 777, 7 days, 7 months, 7 year. And today is 7th, all the way up, adding all the numbers up, a 7-day complete energy. Chariot, fast, quick moving. Also, I pulled number 7 of coins for today in my week-long spread. 7 of coins is abundance. There's plentiful. There's low-hanging fruit. So it is about the harvest, about easy pickings right there. So definitely feels like that is going on today. So if you're doing the development part, this is the part where you're going to stop the video, because I'm going to pull a Lenormand card. If you're not doing the development, you can just, or you're not going to journal and make it a big deal, but just try to think, what can the card be? So the Lenormand card for today is going to be 20, which is the garden. So this is about social settings and gatherings, crowds of people. So this is a party. So this is definitely about a party. So there's abundance of party. It's number 20. It's a number 2, which is also the day. It's also 8 of spades, 8 of swords. So there may be a little conflict there. But just definitely a moment with a lot of people. So this is going to be some form of a gathering or a swarm of people. And the tarot card, stop the video if you're doing the development part, the tarot card is going to be the Emperor. So this feels like there's definitely someone who is going to maybe meet someone at a party. So pull the energy of that abundance. This could be like speed dating. There's a big gathering, but there's going to meet one specific one. The reason I say speed dating is because of 7 of coins. So it's like plentiful abundance, and there's one man, so it may be like, you're going into a speed dating moment. Plus, Spirit told me that. So definitely feels this Emperor energy coming through this day. Definitely some change, or it could be also with the 16 card and the energy. This literally could be at a party. You have a blow up with your Emperor spouse, and you end it right there. Breakup of a relationship. If that happens, it feels like it's maybe a relationship that's only been 2, 3, 4, 6 months. So it doesn't feel like a long relationship, but still not a great place to till the garden. And then your oracle card, stop the video if you're doing your development, is going to be this card, which is number 11, which is the day. And I love this card. It is about, I see the yin and yang there. This is about balance. This is about creating that music, this gesture, this fun. So let me find out what Chiro says about this. So harmony, balance, being in tune with others. Very important for a social gathering or social setting. So from Doug Floyd, don't know who that is. This is the quote. You don't get harmony when everybody sings the same note. Wow, that's nice. Maybe this is maybe this is Pink Floyd. I don't know. But yeah, so you don't get harmony when everybody sings the same note. So harmony is when we're all headed to the same thing, vibrating in a different place. So harmony is not achieved in isolation. It requires a resonance or participation with others linked by time, rhythm, or agreement. To be out of sync results in disharmony, discord, and conflict. These musical metaphors can easily be applied to other actions and relationships that require us to live, work, and generally relate to others. And then Chiro goes on to say, be wary of always making adjustments for the common good. There will be occasions when you should take the lead and solo performance is also required. And then he also says, adjusting our perspective and modifying our position allows us to disregard differences and move forward in tune with others. I like that. I like that a lot. So, when you do the development aspect of this, write down, when I say I'm about to pull the card, write down what you feel. How does that feel to you? If you're shown a relationship and that relationship is joyous, then you can write down the word joy, or write down the relationship, see how it relates back. Those are your tools in your toolbox. In other words, that's your language, what you've experienced, what you've seen. If Spirit is trying to get you to say, ocelot, you may have no clue what an ocelot is. But if they show you an image of an odd-looking cat, you may say, well, I see this odd-looking cat, and I say, oh, that's an ocelot, which is what an ocelot is. It's a bigger cat. It's more of a wild cat, but some people do domesticate them. So you may also hear things. What are you hearing? If you're hearing a screeching bird, it could be annoying, or it could remind you of a childhood thing. If you get an image of someone you know in your life, one of those person's characteristics, that could be what you're trying to get from this card. Like with the Emperor, you may get, okay, I'm getting this really nice father guy, but he's a businessman who, knows how to work everything, but he's there for his kids. That's the Emperor, because he's a balanced guy. So utilize that information, because it's about your toolbox. What you have seen, heard, experienced, is what's going to happen. How you're going to be communicated to you by Spirit, so to speak. So the actual lesson, or the kind of tip for today, however you want to call it, it's a development aspect. So when you're driving in a car, not everybody drives, and I'll give you other examples. When you're driving in the car and someone's about to pass you, you can just for a moment as you're driving, just think, what do they look like? And just tap in, say, and practice different ways of seeing and hearing and feeling. Say, okay, today I'm just going to hear. So someone's driving past you, just listen. What do I hear? What do I hear? What do I hear? All right? And then if you're going to walk into a room, or you're going to walk into a Starbucks, the barista who's going to wait on me, the next person I see in the elevator. What do I hear? What do I hear? What I hear? That's limiting it to just clear audience, clear hearing. Or what do I see? What colors do I see? What do I see? What do I see? Or what do I feel? Empathic. What do I feel? That's a tough one, because you're often not going to know what people are feeling. If all of a sudden you feel like you're high and you're smoking, the person that passes you could just be coming home from a party night, but you're not going to be able to figure that out. So what do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? What do you taste? What do you smell? You may, if you're saying the next person I see, what do I smell? And you get this just rank, nasty smell, and you turn the corner, and there's a homeless man sitting there. That could be the smell you see. Or you turn the corner, and there's a dog pooping. So what's the next person you're going to run into? What's the next car driving by? Another great one. And I'll share that one, because that's a longer one. So those are just quick ways that you can practice on a daily basis. It's so funny. Like I said yesterday, I've got like 20 million different things I want to tell you, but I just want to give you one to work on. So today, work on, who's the next person I'm going to see? What do I see about them, hear, feel? Pick one aspect, or if you've got time, you can pick multiple if you're a quick thinker. But this is where you don't write it down. This is where you just say, okay, what am I feeling? Sometimes you might say, okay, a person's about to drive by me, and all of a sudden you feel yourself want to do this. That's when you're embodying the person, and next thing you know, little old lady grandma's driving by, or that's when all of a sudden you start doing this, and the person is this teenager with his headphones in the back of the car, and they're doing this. So you start to feel the energy of the person. That's beautiful. It just depends on how you receive the energy the best and quickest, and you're going to start to figure out what way you receive best. Are you seeing clairaudient, clairvoyant? Seeing clearly? Are you hearing clearly, clairaudient? Empathic, are you feeling it very clearly? Clairomniscient is just when you just know. I know I'm going to turn the corner, there's going to be a lady with an umbrella. I just know it. I don't know how I know it. I just know it. So anyway, there's your lesson for today. There's your message for today. I thank you for watching. Check out my website, intuitivemessenger.org. Still have the qualities of Saturn up. Also, go to my fan page. I have Intuitive Messenger and I have Intuitive Messenger with Mitchell in parentheses and Intuitive Messenger. The page, the events there, you can see where I'm on the radio and where I'm doing something in person. I'm doing a July 26th in Kissimmee, August 16th in College Park, and then way out in October in the Villages. So I've got 3 upcoming events. So talk to you later, and namaste to you. I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye. Oh, yes, bye-bye. I started to say something else. I may delete that. No, I may just leave that, because you know what? I think I may leave it, because some of y'all are still watching. Yeah, you're probably still watching. I know who you are.